Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's episode, going to do technical analysis on the Bitcoin price because, as I mentioned in one video, we're going to do separate technical analysis, while in other we are doing actually news in crypto space. But in this video, we're going to do something very interesting because I did notice something on one big time frame, which is weekly time frame. Bitcoin has done something twice already on that chart. That pattern actually happened 2 times, and now I think the Bitcoin is about to repeat the same thing. Unfortunately, it's bearish. It's on its way to actually repeat that pattern. So please make sure you stay to the end of this video, hit that like and subscribe button. It really means to me to build up this channel for you guys. And now let's jump right into it. So right now we're just going to update the price over here on Coinbase chart, and we can see on 4-hourly chart that we are still bearish. And as I mentioned in the previous video, we had retest of this wedge formation over here, and there is a big probability that we are going to visit $6,000 or 58.50. So that's the area that I'm watching. And also I do believe that we are going to go to 55 and even maybe a lower $5,000, and I'm about to show you why I think that. Now on this channel I'm going to try to give my best to actually explain you why something could happen. I'm never going to put out the technical analysis and predictions if I'm ever going to do it without actually backing it up with something. I'm going to give you some arguments to that, why that could actually happen and if that actually happened. So we will do a little bit fractal analysis over here also. I'm going to show you, will probably blow your mind. So make sure to pay attention now. So right now we are standing over here on the Bitstamp chart, weekly chart. I put the logarithmic chart over here, and as you can see, this is the full picture. The reason why we're using Bitstamp is because we have the most history in the Bitcoin price over here, and the thing that we're going to watch are moving averages. One of them is 200 weekly exponential moving average. So if we zoom in a little bit, bring also 20 weekly exponential moving average. One important thing that you need to see over here on the chart is actually 100 weekly exponential moving average together with 20 weekly exponential moving average is giving us resistance. And with this first red candle, after 1 month we can see decline from this 100 weekly exponential moving average, and that's very important to see because we do have some resistance on the way to the upside, and we do still have much more resistance, especially on $8,000. As I told you, there are a lot of resistance on the way to the upside, and we are certainly not bullish, unfortunately, right now. Now we are not here to actually discuss about 20 or 50 or 100. It's good to mention that we do have some sort of a resistance here, and as you can see over here, we do have, in the previous week we had actually a shooting star candle, which candle after we're going to see downtrend, and as we can see over here, decline is happening just right now. And now the main thing over here, 200 weekly exponential moving average, one of the most important level of support for the Bitcoin. Bitcoin has never been below this moving average over here on the chart. If it was, actually it was just maybe few days and it should right back above this moving average. After this flash crash that we had, we came back immediately. Also, if we go back to $3,200 where we actually bottomed out over here on 10th of December, we did retest this twice over here. Just pay attention what I'm going to tell you right now. Also over here, if we zoom in, Bitcoin managed to crash just a little bit. I need to turn off the volume. Just a little bit below this moving average, and it shoot right back into the bull market. So one thing you need to see over here, when this moving average started to actually showing up over here, it retested it a first time over here and also the second time over here. Now, if we go back on $3,200 when we bottomed out after the drop of $6,000, if you remember, we did retest this one time and also the second time in 28th of January 2019. And now, 1 month ago, we actually dropped below this as the first time. So let's say we retested or broke this level one time, came immediately back, got resistance from 100 exponential moving average, and guess what? there is a big probability that we are going to retest this moving average one more time. When it comes to the fractal analysis, we can say whenever it retested once, it immediately go in a round retest over here and retested one more time. Also over here, retest, round, retest, all over again. Now guess what's going to happen? And then we're going to have probably one more retest. So please pay attention to this chart because it's very important. Many traders are watching this. Many traders are probably going to act upon this chart over here. We are very near this 200 exponential weekly moving average, and there is a big probability for retest all over again because of the declines, because of the situation in the world, because of everything. It doesn't mean that we're not going to go in bull market, of course. Eventually we will go into the bull market, and of course the halving is coming in May, but there is a big probability that we will retest this 200 exponential weekly moving average before we see major bull markets. And also remember, whenever we retouched 2 times this moving average, we spike on the way to the upside. As you can see over here, big bull market in 2017, and right now before halving there is a big probability that those two happenings will match up. When we hit the halving, we could probably retest those $5,500, maybe go a little bit below, spike back, and when the halving hits the road, there is a big probability that we will actually shoot on the way to the upside over here, and we could see new bull market starts over here, just exactly over here. So make sure you observe weekly chart. It's very important to watch big time frames because they are very important. This is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you did learn something new. I want to ask you to hit that like and subscribe button, as I mentioned on the beginning, because it really means to me to build up this channel for you. And until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.